Hello Taurus, and welcome to your March 2024 reading. So this month is a beautiful month where we're going to have the spring equinox, Ostara, life coming back, balance. We have the new moon in Pisces where you're going to be able to put your intentions that are slowly going to unfold for 6 months in Pisces, therefore bringing light into what we will need 12th house to release from the depth of our waters, of our unconscious Neptunian sides. We also have the full moon in Libra. So equinox, Libra, full moon, eclipse, everything that has to do with what does not bring balance, equilibrium within us is going to be revealed, and we will have the opportunity to eclipse it, to bring back balance. And on this, I meditated on your energy, my beautiful Tauruses. And the first card that came out is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. We juggle, even though this is like the eternity symbol, but it's crooked. It should be like this. And this is when either our inner world, outer world is not corresponding. We're having two different grasps on our input on this reality, on our worth, our seed, our groundness, our root chakra, our worth, our value. And being Taurus, you are an earth sign. So here is when we're trying to make it, but there's like either we're in between two realities or concepts of worth and value. So when it's in reverse, usually it's because it's unconscious. Maybe we're not really seeing ourselves juggling. The card beside it is the Five of Wands in reverse. So maybe releasing, inner conflict, or noticing the inner conflict that is making us juggle. And finally, here we are at the end with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So, clarity. We know exactly what it is, how we juggle, how we're conflicted, and we're slaying it. That gives us an Ace of Wands. Of course, at the end of the month, we're entering Aries season, fire, giving us the fire in order to have the energy to readjust things. So under our Two of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it is laying somewhere in a miscontentment inside, unprocessed emotions. We are not, because upright, it's emotional independence, okay? The guy is processed, is happy as he is by himself, is in his higher self. He doesn't have to do anything. It's done. Like this, it's not quite that, okay? It's either the opposite that we're feeling, or of course, it's not all processed. Under it, we have the Queen of Wands. That's the law of attraction. That's your feminine fire that is trying to attract towards her what she desires and what she wants. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's just that feminine capacity of receiving, attracting. So here, if she's working the law of attraction, but not from a place of contentment, of course she's going to juggle. Of course it's going to bring half things. Under the Five of Wands, we have the Moon, and we have the King of Wands. So here we have the Queen and the King of Wands. So the fire aspect is going to be very preeminent. And so the feminine and the masculine. And this is a bit like, where am I juggling with my fire, with my desire, with what I want? What in my unconscious is going to be revealed that was creating the conflict, creating the energies going a bit all over the place because they're not aligned, they're not matured. When you look at the Five of Wands, you have adolescence on it. They're all masculine because it's the masculine energy to go for what we want. This is what I desire. This is my direction. And when it's not matured, it can go all over the place because I have my conscious desires, my unconscious desires, and they're not always serving the same goal or the same master. So these two need to work together. When they work together, these two aspects of ours, it's like the power couple within yourself. You can accomplish anything. And so there's something you're understanding about that which will give you that Ace of Wands. And of course, the Five of Wands plus the Ace of Wands, that's the Six of Wands. That's success. I'm back from it. I've balanced my fire. You know, I don't have to prove anything anymore. The universe can back me up. Under that, we have the Emperor, and under that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, the understanding of the Knight of Swords that you're having, maybe you're going to get it here with the moon, that kind of, and, you know, Libra full moon. Understanding during the reveal is going to give you the key. Here's the Sphinx with the sword, the key to move your Wheel of Fortune. So, all right, let's clarify this for you, Taurus. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Tauruses for the month of March 2024. All right. March 2024. Okay, Spirit, give me the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus? So if you didn't notice you were juggling, you're going to notice this month here how maybe you were conflicted inside. You're going to kind of get it here. Page of Sword. At the end, it's the Knight of Swords. So that means in the beginning of the month, you come in with that kind of notion, but it's not quite mastered yet. You still need to learn about it. You still need to understand it more. You still have the anxiety of that Five of Wands. So we have Five of Wands upright. Later, it's in reverse. That's good. So what do I want? Even knowing, what do I want? What do I desire? And under this, it just slipped on the side and we could see our Ace of Wands. Let's look at the Nine of Cups in reverse. Why is the Nine of Cups in reverse for Taurus? Okay. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting. Maybe waiting to be happy, to be emotionally content. There's looking at what we've invested and what we've waited. But here, we're getting out of our head And here is the star. This is very good because it's a principle of releasing what prevents us from being in the Nine of Cups. We have to be in a beautiful Nine of Cups in order to actually experiment the Ten of Cups to its greatest value. So here the star, you see she's pouring away her waters. She's aligned with her star, pouring away her old memories, emotional backups of old vibration that she went through. And she makes the big distinction between this is what I went through, this is not who I am. Who I am is the soul having a human experience. So if I was conflicted within myself when it comes to what can come towards me, whatever this is for you, what I desire, what I want to bring in, how I use my fire, here there's going to be this kind of release, seeing a bit maybe what was creating that anxiety, that mental spiral, to finally release it. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. So maybe releasing some fears so that you can have this freed up energy of enthusiasm, of going for new beginnings, starting something new. But because the page in reverse, this is when there isn't any, enthusiastic new beginnings, offers, news. And here there's fear, closeness, I should say. Four of Pentacles. We're holding on to something that creates conflictions inside of us. So here we can see that fire will be very dominant. Let's look at that. Five of Wands. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is that kind of, because here we want to see how am I juggling. We have twos and we have five. So the twos are decisions, are always there's this or this, either in beliefs, in ways to bring our energy, in our grasp of reality, in the mirroring of our emotions. That's all the twos. You have two twos. And the fives are a challenge because they always represent a little distortion that we need to readjust, understand what balance is in order to bring it to the sixes, to balance. So here, our swords, our mind, when it's balanced, we're in peace, we're serene, we get the wisdom of things, but we're moving away from anything that would bring disruption. When our wands, our fire is at peace in the sixes, we don't have to prove anything to anybody. We don't have to guard ourselves or anything like that. We're not in conflict, we're in peace. So here, the Five of Swords in the mind cannot turn the page. He remembers all the time he was wrongs, all the times he was wronged, all the times he was betrayed, all the times he was disappointed and hurt. And he keeps that as proof for whatever is the grasp of how his reality was before. So that prevents him from having the opportunity to actually move on to a different reality, a different path, a different way to bring his passion, where he could receive this beautiful Ace of Cup, take it, use it, rises vibration. Let's look at what is in the moon. All right. It's going to reveal that certitude that, oh my God, I see exactly what was wrong. And there it is. I see exactly how my old sorrows, disappointments were, and the fact that I had a hard time releasing myself from this being my truth, even though it was just the half-truth of what is possible for me. It was just the past of what I've lived, and I shall not define the future with it. And the problem was that it was influencing my law of attraction, my Queen of Wands. It was unconscious. You're revealing it. You're seeing it. And you're like, oh my God, that's where I accepted to have a chain in my neck. King of Wands. Ooh. All right. Here's the juggling. Okay. So, all right. We're going to hit the 10 of Cups. We're going to release the 7 of Cups. Here are the all the aspects of the vibrations. 10 of Swords, actually seeing what the cost of all of this is. 8 of Wands in reverse, because that kind of halted your King of Wands, going for your desires, going for what you want. But if it's associated, yeah, but it's going to hurt me and be disappointing and all of that, then you're not going for it. You're not in the flow. But once you really realize, oh, what that belief actually made to me, how it made my energy all over the place, how it enslaved me to just one reality from my unconscious, how it made me juggle. Now, Knight of Sword, yeah, you're going to free yourself. You're going to free yourself so you can have that Ace of Wands. Having that Ace of Wands, you're going to be able to leave behind the old water, go for what you desire, what you want, Taurus. Leave behind the King of Pentacles in reverse. That means your capacity, Pentacle capacity, to commit and have somebody committing in you, investing in you, and you investing in you, believing in your worth and your value, and the worth to put your energy, and other people putting their energy towards you. When we have a hard time knowing our worth and value, it's very hard to invest in ourselves. And it's very hard to allow the universe to invest in us also. And our fire is not supporting us. We have a hard time making the efforts or even knowing exactly in what direction to go. But here, this month, you're getting it. Let's see that Emperor. All of a sudden, going from King of Wands that has a hard time maybe going for your joy, for your contentment, for your happiness. For your happiness. Now you're going to be able to present yourself, bring yourself, because your masculine is the way you act out there. Like an emperor, celebrating life, being happy, because you're going to leave the old crap behind. Crap that is linked with your worth and with fire. If you have somewhere in your speech, they're not even trying, or Nobody's backing me up. I don't feel like they want to, or whatever is something like that, with the willpower and the desire and just backing yourself up here. Wheel of Fortune, you understand. And so that will turn around your Pope, your own capacity to be sovereign into what you want to have, to go, to bless, to banish. And it's going to pull you out of the remaining Four of Cups. Is very, it's like a prison, because it's when we're reducing what is possible for us based on what we've known. And it's always going to be the same thing. But here, no, because you're leaving it behind. The machine of vibration that will create your reality, your waters, what was crappy in it, you're leaving behind. And then you're actually allowing that Page of Cup. Where was it? Did I hallucinate a Page of Cup? I was sure I saw a Page of Cup. Anyway, Three of Cup is pretty good. And bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Cup. So allowing that peace, joy, contentment, Nine of Cups, happiness to be in your life. So having that extra energy to free yourself. You're freeing yourself. That's what you're doing. And if you were afraid to do so, this month you're going to have the energy. Because it's going to become obvious what was holding you back. The energy to free yourself. That's going to be the title of your reading, my beautiful Tauruses. So on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's the description below, website, very easy, very user-friendly, in the plus section under the video. And on that, happy Ostara, equinox, spring coming out, Libra full moon, eclipse. Let's bring balance here. And here it's rebalancing your energy and yourself. New energy. Yeah, maybe I should call this new energy and take it. All right. Namaste.